Hello. Think we are live, and hopefully this time my audio is working. So if you are joining, let me know. Yeah. So today, as you can see by the title, I am going to work on trying to make some case studies for Project Planner AI. And let me go ahead and share my screen on what I mean by that. Let's see. So here's my empty screen. Oh no, not Text Stack Finder. We are trying to do for this one. Okay. I got a bunch of other things that I'd like to do hopefully in the future, but yeah, yesterday we were working on AstroDB and we were able to create, read, delete, and create relationships between tables. But let's see, I think the one thing that I didn't do yet was update, and then also I was having trouble deploying on Vercel. But I submitted a ticket in their Discord, or I think a couple other people were having a similar issue. I think I'm not sure what the issue is. Just getting this weird console log error saying that I can't find some module in the database. But yeah, but today it is a Saturday, but we're here, we're showing up. And let's see, today's date. Oh, this is that. I want to add a divider. Let's go here and then update this. I want to work on I feel like every day there's just something to do, and it's just depending on what is priority, or I think what piques my interest or what I can live stream. I know Rock's codes, I think that's his channel. Let me see. He was doing research last time, so I think I might work on that today. Let me just show this. Yep. So what I mean by okay, today we are going to do some research for case studies on projects and the tech stack that they use, or the inspiration on the tech stack they use, or the process of building and etc, etc. So let's see, Project Planner AI, let me actually put this in light mode for a second. Let's see, I added this blog page. It's really not good right now. It's AI generated, but I just want to improve upon this and see where we can go from it. Let's see. This is what it looks like right now. Trying to make a more catching title. Let's see what else. I'm not the greatest writer, but there's always room for improvement in certain areas. I wanted to also add some case studies in here in the blog with popular creators and like what tech stack they use to build their project, how they built out their project, like how long did it take. I think this would be like good insight if I could find that information for people who are trying to build side projects and try to like create side income. So wanted to work on that. Let me see. There is this music feature in Restream because that's what I'm using to stream this. And let me see if it works. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if hear it. I'll leave it on and see if but yeah, so that's what we are doing. Now, I think I had a couple ideas for a few people. Let me see. I might want to create a table. And let me see. You can see name. Oh, that's annoying. Why is it doing that? There you go. Move row down, move row up. AI outline. No, why is this doing this? Might have to move over to something else then. Can't type. Or maybe not have a table. Maybe it's because it's the first row. Ooh, that's a weird bug. Okay. Name. Let's add some more rows. Wow, okay. Nope, not columns. Rows, there we go. Maybe adding a couple rows might be the issue. What? Okay. Okay. Name project. Actually, yeah, this is a little bit annoying. I'm gonna remove this and just do, let's do case study 1 or something. And then we'll do, let's see. This is a name. I don't know if it exists out there. I know I've seen, okay, so the list of names that I have right now that I'm thinking of that are popular in the community, I think Mark Lou, if that's how you spell it. I think that's how you spell his name. Let's see. Mark. Yeah, and he's built a lot of stuff. Oh, you know, actually, let me go to Arc because I was doing it. Hi, Parth. Thanks for joining. Let's see. Can you hear the music, by the way? There you go. Popular. Ah, this is it. Okay, I might switch to Arc then. Switching to Arc, and then I'll open it up over there. That's levels. Yeah. Let me see. I want to update. No, I want this to stay. Okay. And then I want this to switch back to this. It does not work in Arc. Okay. The dashboard. Teams. Here. Work items. Got a couple bugs, but yes. Let's do it here then. Okay. New work item. Make case studies for blog posts in progress. Not really feature, more like a task. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's perfect. Awesome. Cool. Okay. Add. Let me see. I think it's getting a little bit. What is a better? What is this one? Okay. Add indie hackers like tech stacks. Basically, I was doing some research before. But I want to place, maybe we need to add that into Project Planner AI, like a place to write notes, because I think now I'm feeling inclined to open up like a Google Doc or something. open up a Google Doc. Case studies. Dismiss. Split right. And I want to add different levels, so we can start from here. Split right. How do you do this? Oh, okay. So this one here, yeah. Let's see. Case studies. If anybody knows of any like popular like creators and they share with you what tech stack they use, just let me know. Let me see. So we have, how do I want to do this? Let's see. We have Mark. And then we have his tech stack. He said he's been pretty consistent with it. Normal text. Maybe like a heading. Nah. His tech stack is, yeah, he's next on the list. But does he say what tech stack he uses? Or like his story? I know. Oh my god, okay. Let me see. I know he has a couple stuff in his thing too. How I launch on Reddit. His journey. Let's see. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Oh no. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. After being fired, my first 4 failures. Let's see. Focus on painkillers, not vitamins. What should I start with first? I was thinking start with tech stacks. Let's see. He said it's somewhere. I think I got it bookmarked. Or okay, let me see. I'll start with the names. So I'll close this. So we got Mark. We got table of contents. Where is bullet points? Right here. Okay. Bear with me. Sorry, I haven't used this in a while. Mark, Tony. Oh yeah, Tebow's good. Tony, Dan, Peter. Levels. I think that's his last name, right? And then we got okay. I'll close this. Can I paste it in without formatting? Doesn't give you that option. Okay, that's fine. Actually, do you know what's another good website? Totally forgot it. It was indie something. I mean, they don't have to all be indie hackers, but I'm trying to think who else. Danny, Hosma, and then also Steven, Tay. Yeah, this is. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Nico, Tim. Looking for a SaaS starter. I mean, this is helpful too. Maybe having that as an option. Links to good starter stacks. How do I copy this? I go like that. Command up. Why doesn't it work? Okay. This is people. More so like solopreneurs / indie hackers. And then this would be like, let me see, resources. Okay, close that. Close this. Yeah, I think Dan has built a lot. I don't know what his last name is. Hi, Brandon. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm just doing like some research, more like less of the coding, more of the marketing, or I'm trying to add, if people are joining in Project Planner AI, we have a section for blogs in order to, give me a second. It's a blog. And we gotta fix that. But yeah, right now it's like empty. I just have a placeholder item in there. But I think to drive traffic or this is from what I've heard. I don't know if this works. I wanted to add more articles or stuff on people who have built projects and their success and like maybe their story and their process of building and testing out what a project they've built. Trying to think of what other things would be useful in terms of a blog for someone who is trying to create a project. Would it be like, so those would be more like case studies, I think is what they call it. And then more on another aspect of it, like what to do in terms of like, where do you start when you build a project, right? What are the minimum things that you need? I think that was another thing that me and Cody talked about. Like when you build a project, like what is it called? Not workflow. I hope it sounds interesting. I don't know. It's something that I needed to do or need to do, but have been like pushing off. So I was like, why not live stream it? I saw someone else do it. I liked it. And I was learning a lot of like how their thought process was. So, yes. I'm trying to think of like what blog posts to add and stuff. for blog. Let's see what else. I just blanked. When it comes to building a project, what do you need? You need an idea. You need an idea, what are the steps to building a project? So we have an idea, and then from the idea, or maybe even before that, right? Maybe you brainstorm. Maybe that's a thing. Brainstorm. Have an idea. What else? Then once you have an idea, let's say, okay, I want to make a web app that's blah 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 or thing. And I think everybody has a different process, right? That's why we wanted to create something to help with that. But I'm trying to see, I guess, learn from other people's experiences and what they do. They just go all in. Some people are more take their time. What else? You have an idea. You either wireframe. You could do wireframe. The interface, or what else? Decide on have an idea. Figure out features for MVP. Wireframe the interface. Decide on tech stack. What else? Figure out features. Figure out features for MVP. Wireframe the interface. Wireframe the UI. Decide on the tech stack. What else am I missing? Do you choose the tech stack beforehand? I typically don't. It's more so having the idea first and seeing whether I want to build a web app or a mobile app or cross-platform. I think it depends on what tech stack you choose, depends on what your idea is. If it makes sense to have a mobile app for something where you want the user to, I don't know, interact natively with their phone, maybe. Just depends. But I don't. Or I already have an idea of what tech stack I'm going to use, or whatever I feel is the quickest to build out. But what about you? Do you choose this tech stack beforehand? Decide on the tech stack. Whoa, are the lights bright? I don't know. It's fine. What else? Decide on the tech stack. Start building, I guess. No, that didn't work. Okay. Decide on the tech stack. Start building. Get user feedback. Iterate. Fix bugs. I think most of the process is fixing bugs. I think that's the thing that you do most. Fix bugs and add features. In terms of like deep dive, right? Let's see. In terms of like getting it to production, which I think every one of these people probably had to have gone through. You need to get a it's like the stuff that you don't really, I think, as a developer, or depending as what kind of um it's like a, let's see. I look at similar projects. I'm building something that needs to display audio waveforms. So I just looked at SoundCloud's player and tried to replicate it. Oh, that's a good point. So brainstorm or look for, so you can have an idea how to start it. Yeah, I think that's a part of the brainstorm, have an idea, do research, right? I think research is what you're referring to, like research. There's a lot of research that is involved. Figure out, look for, check if anything, or look for inspiration. Slash do research, look for inspiration slash, what was I had a thought. Look for inspiration, do research slash, look for competitors if it already exists. I think that's a big one. Oh yeah, I think, what's his name? Pat Walls always says, like, how do you, if you want to monetize it, right? Like, I guess, like, setting your expectations. Are you trying to monetize? Build a project or product? Are you planning to monetize? Is there product market fit? Have you validated the need for your product? And I think there's a lot of things that go into this. Right? Because I don't know if maybe this is the first thing you start with. Are you planning to monetize? And maybe these might be the first things that you start with, because I think that sets you up for how you brainstorm and like what kind of ideas that you have. Getting it to production, getting your idea, getting your product into production. What's a better word for production? Because like non-dev people, like getting it into production, or to, like, AKA to users. Right? It's like you need to decide on a name, get a domain, create, what else? For me personally, this is like, I really like getting a domain, deciding on a name, or get a I'll make a logo. Gotta remove this. Getting your product into production. Getting your product. So this is steps to building a project. Let me know if I'm missing anything. Yeah, so decide on a name, get a domain, make a logo. Uh, hello, thanks for joining. Let's see. If you're just joining in today's live stream, I am working on creating case studies or trying to figure out what to write on our blog page for Project Planner AI. What things would be useful for people, um, like what kind of information, what kind of resources, stuff like that. Because I think a lot of people, when they're creating a project, they get stuck on we were thinking about me and Cody were thinking about like what is the main reason why people don't complete their side projects? Is it because of lack of understanding on like what to do next? How to um like you create a side project, but if it's not going anywhere, like what's the reason? If you're not getting any users, what's the reason? Could it be maybe it's not a project or a product that people want to use? Maybe you're not marketing. Maybe there's a ton of different things, and you could see how other people do it and people who are successful at it, right? And try to do your own version of it. Or I think because the best way to get somewhere, I think, is to see how one way is to see how other people have done it and try to replicate it. It might not work for you the same way. That's why it's like do your own version of it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, make a logo or get a logo. Get a logo. Whether you want to use AI or whatnot. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. Set up your project. Your repo. Okay, so I think these ones have like get a domain. Select your domain provider, and this could be like I personally like Hostinger. A lot of people like Namecheap. What are other ones? Let's see. Excuse my stomach if it's growling. TMI, because I'm fasting. Let's see. Hosting, Namecheap. What is another? Why am I blinking out? What is it? What are other? Domain providers. Oh yeah, GoDaddy. There you go. GoDaddy. Google Domains. AWS. GoDaddy. GoDaddy. What was it? Google Domains. AWS. What is it? I think it's Route 53. No, is it? Yes, domain registration. That's a little bit different though. Yeah, Route 53. Yep. Okay. Okay, those are a couple. Decide on a name. You might have to check if getting selected domain. Check if it's available. Check if it's let's see. Decide. Check if it's a mobile app. Check if the name exists in the App Store. Because if it does... Oh yeah, you're right. Cloudflare. Okay, I'll add that, yeah. Cloudflare. I haven't used Cloudflare that much. Check if the name exists in the App Store, because if it does, it doesn't let you name it. Get a domain. Select. Oh, check if it's available. Try to get a .com. Otherwise, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like. I know with Mark, he has a lot. Like a lot of these are not a .com. But it goes like with the name, I guess. And he already has like a community, so people like can trust him. Whereas I don't know how a non.com extension goes with or is handled by SEO and stuff. I think. Make / get a logo. You could use like you could get like a AI generated, or you could use, what's it called? You could just use a SVG. Use a simple SVG or use AI. And then I'm gonna shout out Cody's AI generator icon generator AI. So I'll put that here. And then our simple SVG. I know Mark has his simple thing. I forgot what it's called. Dang it. Where's your thing? His indie page. Mark. His, what is it? His icon thing? No, not this one. I think it's Logo Fast. I think it's Logo Fast. Yeah, there you go. Okay. You can use something like this. You can use Figma. Simple, doesn't need to be that complicated. Set up logo, whatever. Okay. Set up your repo, like create a GitHub repo. What else? Getting your product into production. Let's see. Create repo, set up everything like your let me see. Your auth. If you want auth. Probably gonna need auth if you need to keep track of users. I'm trying to think of a situation where you don't need authentication when you're trying to monetize something, if you're selling something. I don't know. Okay. Set up your repo, create a GitHub repo. Build your project, and then the thing would be host it. You host your app so people can access it, whether it be on AWS, whether it be with Vercel, whether it be with Netlify, whether it be with Heroku. Are there any other ones? I think another one is, I was looking at it earlier, Coolio. Coolify. Self-hosting. Is there any that I'm missing there? What else is there? Oh, get your product into production. I think those are like the minimum. What else is there? So we got 2 articles so far. articles or just ideas. I'm just brainstorming, just writing. Resources, we got some starter stacks. Does anybody I know there's this website called SAS. SAS, is it SAS starters? No. I forgot what it's called. There's some here. Boilerplates. But someone let me see if I can find him. I think I bookmarked him. Corey. Okay. Dan. Nick. Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan has one of the starter kits. Let me see. Best tools to try. Link management. Yeah, let me actually write that actually. If you're the indie hacker guide. Indie hacker guide. There's a article. I forgot what it's called, but it's really good. It tells you like what is an indie hacker. It's like open source. No, but it's not by indiehackers.com though. GitHub. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, that's how you spell his name. I need to fix that. Oh, this is cool. I didn't know this existed. By him, he created that. That's cool. Yeah, see, I think a couple other things that he said. Blogs, Plausible, Alex West, Bootstrap founder. I think this is Arvid's thing. Let me see. How to deal with investment offers. Speaking the language of your customers. Becoming a product launch beast. So he's got some subscribers. A lot, yeah. Let's see. Let me add this actually to resources. Gotta check that out again. Maybe in terms of like setting up your domain, I'm trying to think, would that type of article be useful? Like how to set up a domain with Hostinger, how to set up a domain with Namecheap, and then adding it to either like Vercel or what is another? Yeah, or Netlify or all those other ones. I wonder if that type of article would be useful. Because we wanted to create some sort of like onboarding or workflow to like force people to do or like help them with that. If that's something that's stopping them. I'm trying to think. Or like the most popular. Let me see. Like the pros and cons for it. But like once you buy a domain, like how often do you go check it? Besides if it's like what's it called? When they auto subscribe. Let's see. We got some people here. Oh yeah, John is a big one too. He's increased since the last time, so let me move him to here. Alex has some good products out there as well. Oh yeah, okay. I got sidetracked. What have people said? Oh yeah, okay. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, David. Okay. Oh, not Randall. Let me see. David. Oh yeah, it's that David, but not that David. Let me see. Many of you. Oh no. Oh my God, it's a lot of stuff that has happened. This is still going strong. What are the analytics like? Total visits the last week. Unique visitors. The last 30 days. Oh, this is the last 30 days. Oh, okay. So would that be helpful? Like analytics? Okay. So what are aspects of a project? How do you know? I think a lot of people ask, how do you know if your product is, how do you know if you found, how do you know if you found product market fit? When do you know if you found, when do you know if you found product market? When do you know if you found product market fit? Ignore. Let's see. Oh wait, I was looking, let me see. I was looking into the indie hackers. No, what am I saying? Yes. Indie hackers on GitHub. Okay, so I saved this, so I close that. I could close this. There was someone on Twitter that was, it's a couple people that I'm thinking about right now. Let me see. Put it on resume. This one, Alex. Let me open Twitter. I'm thinking of, what's his name? Sass something. Is it this one? Maybe. Oh yeah, let me see. Is it this one? No, it's not things, but it can be. Here's some showcase databases on. So these are some apps built with UI kit. I don't know what's it called, templates. Premium codes, developments. Got Supabase, Firebase, React, Next.js, Firebase. Blog. What is it? Next.js. With the template. So these are just a bunch of templates. AI templates. Oh yeah, this is a resource, but it's not what I was looking for. You see. I forgot what his name was. Not Tim. I'm thinking of something. But let me see. Steps to building. I want to close this, like hide it. How do I do that? I make it a header, right? Heading. And then I could close this? No. yeah, whatever, it's fine. Case studies. I'm gonna create a new page for this, and then just make this really big. And same thing with this. What is this one? 17. I'll make this 18. If I highlight this, when do you know if you found product market fit? How do you know if your project is going somewhere? I think there's a lot of factors. There is like making sure that you have like your analytics are good. Have analytics, see how many people visit your site, if they click on your CTA, track that. CTA is called call to action, like button. If anybody else has any other suggestions, I'm trying to see. You get people to sign up. You have users, and then even better, paying users. I think what's it called? Mark talks about it, about like how he knows if a product is successful or not, right? Like he works on it for a little bit, whether it be a week or two. Sometimes, depending on the product, he might work a little bit longer on it, and then just start marketing it and seeing if people are interacting with it. And then I think his biggest one, like as you can see, is ship fast, right? It's like it's a boilerplate, and people really liked it. I think before this, I don't remember boilerplates being that big of a thing. I know, what's his name? Jonathan. Let me go back or else I'm going to lose that. Jonathan. Yeah. Wilkie, I believe is how you say his name. Yeah, I remember seeing this before I saw Mark's. Ship your SaaS in months, not days. But see, like once you get a boilerplate, then what? Once you have everything set up, then what? I think the most important thing is your idea, and if it's solving a problem. That's where like let's see. If your product is solving a problem that a lot of people have, or a lot of people say, like, you could see if there's products out there that are working and that are successful, and then try to create your own version to have like competition in the market. You could say build something that has already been validated, but make it better, or see where people want improvements. and then make something that has those improvements. Let's see what else. How do you, oh, that's another question. Like, have users, yeah, whatever. How do you know, how do you decide on what to charge your product? I don't think anybody has really talked about that. Right? Oh yeah, that was another thing I was talking to him about. How do you know what to decide? How to charge your product? Oh, do you know why? I don't know why I'm separating it. I have big things, and then it's gonna get messed up anyway. Okay, let me fix this. How do you decide on what to charge your product? Factors 12. It's like the cost of making it, the cost of building and maintaining it, what people are willing to pay. What else? The cost of, there's something in like how much you're paying for each customer. What is that called? What is the cost? What is it called? The cost to acquire a customer, called customer acquisition cost. The cost associated in convincing a potential customer to buy a product or service. It is calculated by dividing all costs spent on acquiring more customers, marketing expenses by the number of customers acquired. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Okay, that's what it's called. But I don't think it has to do with this though. Customer acquisition costs. How to calculate your costs. I think that does have a part to do with it though. Factors. Calculate your costs. Calculate, because you want to have like, I'm just, whatever's in my head. Want good margins. How much people are willing to pay? Yeah. I think you could figure this out by setting a cost, seeing how people react, and update based on, I guess, demand. I don't know, something like that. This is all assumption. How do you decide on what to charge a product? What is the other one? I had another idea. What was it? There was another one. The different areas of when Because when you're building a project as a developer, you don't, there's a lot of other skills that you need. And there is this one, do you know what? I printed it out. Wait, give me a second. I printed it out. Here it is. This is what I was looking for. This is it. Okay. What is a indie maker? Okay. And it's on Product Hunt. What is this called? I think I'll add that resource. What is an indie maker? There we go. This is what I was looking for. Yay. Okay. An indie maker is an independent creator. They build projects with their own resources, often without funding, taking care of all aspects, development, design, marketing. If you want to understand this profession better, take 5 minutes to read on. Yeah, so development, design, marketing, do everything themselves. Social media, SEO. Yeah, so this is not easy. You know, if you're just a developer, you might have this skill, maybe even like design, but like for me personally, like marketing is a whole new ball game. Social media, SEO, like there's all this information. Where do people go to learn about it? I think you learn by doing, right? Some vocabulary, ramen profitability, often sold with, yeah, often allows to have recurring revenues. How do you convince someone to give you reoccurring, like, you know, money? The number of people who unsubscribe from your product, MVP, the most minimalistic version of your product, KPI, key performance indicator, numerical indicators that allow to measure a performance. Yep, all of these. Oh yeah, what's his face? Thomas. Yes, okay. Let me copy this and put it in here so I don't forget. Someone. Okay. Let's see. We had this. Let me change this song. I don't know if it's a little bit repetitive. Future pop. Or maybe acoustic. No, I was looking for more of guitar. Minimum House Lounge. What is chill hop? Okay, I'll leave it at that for now. But yeah, what were we looking at? Okay, we're looking at this. Oh, what makes a good landing page? How to write a copyright. I watched Nico's and Mark's live stream. Live stream. That was good. Okay. What makes a good landing page? I think even making your landing page before having a product is probably a good idea. Or like how to create. All these are questions. I don't know how to make them into like statements where the titles are intriguing enough to make someone click on it and read it, you know? Hello, hi, thanks for joining. I am writing case studies or just trying to figure out what to potentially add in terms of blog posts. How to write a good copyright. How do you spell copyright? It's copywriting. Yeah, copyright. Oh, no. How to write a good copyright. How to write a well copyright. How to write well copyright. How to write well. No. Let me see. Yeah, what makes a good landing page? I think these two go hand in hand though. Like, let me see. This goes, when do you know if you found product market fit? How do you decide on what to charge for a product? How do you get your product into production? How do you build a project? What makes a good landing page? I'm just brainstorming. This is all whatever. Makes it good. It's simple and easy to understand. You have screenshots of what the product is. Convinces the is it the user? Convinces the user that they need your product. I think it goes hand in hand with copyright. Let's see. I guess what is copywriting? Might be, because I didn't know what it was. Let's see. Convinces the user that they need your product. I mean, it's sort of repetitive, but the layout is easy to navigate. The color art. Excuse me. There's like a science to it. Let's see. What are your goals? How to market your products? Well, let me answer that question first. Copywriting is a content production strategy focused on convincing going deeper into that. Let's see. I was thinking, okay, like I'll come back to that. How to optimize. How to optimize SEO for in Next.js. How to optimize SEO in Astro and all of these other ones. What to be aware of. I know there's the metadata tag, the metadata thingy. Next.js. Nope, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for SEO. What did it say? SEO? Oh, wait, let me go back. I actually forgot to add analytics to analytics. Yeah. You want to do the Google search. There's so many things to manage, and that's why we created this. But how can we make it better so it's easier to track that stuff, right? So this is fake data, but I need to update this. Total revenue, feedback, inspiration. Where do you find inspiration? Best places to find you inspiration. To find UI inspiration. Metadata using the server. That's what people say. I'm not sure. Oh no, my headphone is dying. Let's see if I get rid of this. Oh. Best places to find UI inspiration, because I think that's another thing that people struggle with, right? What are the parts? What are the essential? What is the most what is the most basic structure of a web application? The basic structure of a SaaS product? Because I was thinking about this, I feel like it's all the same. Like, okay, you got a let's see, we got a landing page, we got an authentication page, maybe a forgot password page. What else? We have a dashboard, or you're redirected to the app, right? And then that has like sub routes. Landing page, maybe other sub pages like a blog page. You might have a change log page. You might have a what are other aspects? Maybe like a pricing page. What else? Maybe like a feature request. Well, those are more like in the footer though. Is that? I don't know. Like the list goes on. Authentication page, but like if you could just with the minimum, you could just have a landing, authentication page, dashboard page. Like for instance, let's say for indie hackers, for indie page. If you log in, give me 1 second. Actually, let me. Let's see. Sign in with. Okay, I am back. Let's go back to entire screen. So you saw, if we go back here to prove my point, we have this page. This is our, so it redirects automatically. But we have, this is our landing. Okay, this is our admin or our dashboard. Or let me go back. Let me see. We have admin page, dashboard / admin page. And then this is where this is our app. Like it might have discover, might have support, maybe support page. This is more like landing. So support page, or maybe like other pages actually. Other pages. But like I said, okay, you have landing, dashboard. But then if you have these, right, like you have to also manage them. If there's like any updates, you have to think about, okay, I have to add this to the change log. Okay, blog post, make sure that's maintained so it's not like not updated, I guess. Yeah, and then like with the admin, so you have, okay, yes, styling, and then you got like usually a settings page within. Yeah, settings page. And then I think features that you should features, the minimum features your project. No, what is it? The standard features your product should have. I have to rename this, but the standard. I don't know if it's called features, but I think, I don't know if anybody disagrees with me. I feel like you should be able to ability to like delete your account, ability to delete projects, to delete created items. And we are still working on, actually no, I think we have implemented that. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, Cody did some good work. Yeah, we have a delete project, and then we have some cautionary things that people have to, instead of just clicking delete, you have to type in delete project. What else? Delete your account. What else? Depending on the product, ability to use on web and mobile, but that's a personal opinion. because I think you should. I don't know. Or like be responsive. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else is there. Features does what you say it does. So we got a couple best places. Oh yeah, best places to find UI inspiration. I have a list of bookmarks. Yeah. Oh, free and paid, because there's both. Free and paid. Yeah, so this one, there's this one, patterns. This is paid, I believe. If you want to get inspiration. Let me delete this, that. That. Okay. This is paid. It's called patterns. What else do I have? I have this one. Awards. I think this is a good free one. Directory. Yeah, okay. Let me actually... Oh, that's fine, whatever. Is it this? Free / paid, I think. This is just paid, straight up. Let's see. Yeah, there's this one. One page love. This one, there's a lot of good inspiration here. Let me add that. I believe it's free. Best landing pages. Oh, this is really, I think this is the one I was looking for. No, this is one of the ones that I was looking for. So this is SaaS landing pages. This is good. Let's see what else. Oh, okay. So this is something. Okay, how to create an enticing open graph image. Because it's like what I was saying to someone, it's like a YouTube thumbnail for your product or, you know, posts. Let me see. Yeah, Mobin, the world's largest mobile and design library. I think this one is free, but It's very limited. The free version is very limited. I think this might be the only one that's paid. Patterns. This is good as well. Let's see. I mean, I think there's, let me see. I think Dribble, I think that's the standard. Landing space. I think this one, dark design. Nicely done is good. But is this paid? I don't remember. Yeah, it's both free and paid. In order to see, you have to pay. Page flows. Oh, this is a nice one. I think this is the one I've seen a while back ago. Okay. So I think patterns is the only one that's paid. Should I keep adding more? I have like a whole list. Let me see. I think there's a couple more that I'd want to add. Minimal gallery. Oh, design references. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Refero. Explore real world designs from the best products. These are but it's locked. Of course. Okay. Coinbase. Yeah, all these dashboards just look the same. I wonder what this was made with. This looks like it was made with... Huh. Lemon squeezy. Okay. I mean, that is another way to find... Oh, what was it? Josh mentioned there's this bookmark. It's called... Let me see if I can find it. It's called... No, not that one. What happened? Did I get rid of it? There's this bookmark where you can... Wapalizer. Where you could find the tech stack a specific website is using. I think they have an extension for it, and they have a paid version too. Yep. Does it support Arc? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, this is... Let me add it to resources. And then actually, let me add this to my project planner resources so I don't forget about it. No, this is not this one. This one, resources. Case studies for blog. This is blog. Let's see. Save. So we got it here. So if I exit, then I'll be redirected there. Nice. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so we were here. There needs to be fixed. Oh my god. Okay. Cool. Okay. So let me see. Anything else for that? I think for now I'm gonna leave. I think that's a good enough amount. Basic structure of the SaaS product. And then I listed all these people. I'm trying to see what they build their stuff with. Let's see. If I just type that, if that works. There we go. Okay, that worked. On tech stack, his front end, he usually uses Tailwind, React, Daisy UI, Next.js, Capacitor, backend, MongoDB. Let me rate that. And 12, none. That one. And then with Thibaut uses what type frames? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, that's where to market. Where do you market your stuff? Where to market your products? I remember there is a GitHub repo somewhere where it tells you, or someone mentioned like the places where people look. I think the standard, or like the let me see, we have Product Hunt, we have Hacker News, we have Reddit, we have Twitter, we have, what are some other places that you can market your product? This is like what other places? So we have, and then I'm also gonna add the indie. Let me see. So we have the 1,000 tools. That's one. And then also, I think Mark actually had it in one of his. How to say this is how you launch on Reddit. Ditch your free plan. Okay, latest post. Why you won't find a good startup? Why you won't find good startup ideas? There would be, if good ideas could be found. Let me see. To free. I'm trying to think. First dollar. There was one, I forgot. How to sell your micro stuff. No, that's how do you sell it. Yeah, let me see. Oh, this is something else though. How long until launch? Pre-sale. Yep. What does Tony do? Default apps, Blackmagic. Does he talk about what his tech stack is? Oh, do you know who else is? I think Chris. Let me see if I can find his. Chris. Yes. Oh, I don't follow him? Oh my god. Okay. My bad. Wait, yeah, Chris with Video Tap. Yeah. This is really good too. And he talks about there's a live stream that he did with James Q Quick talking about what tech stack he uses. I think this is super, like, how do you do this, you know? The UI is really nice as well. UI and UX. And I remember seeing this when it was in its initial, it looked different. And now, yeah, I think each time you build it, you just keep on improving on it. Let me add Chris too. Let me see, what was I? Oh yeah, I was gonna search that. Tony did tech stack if he says it anywhere. Yay, he does. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let me add Chris to the list. And this should be Arial 12. Okay. And then let me see, Tony. This is nice. I'll have it in the same format as I did with for Marks. And this is in Roboto, so let me. Oh, that's another idea. Like, yes, I am still here. I'm here until 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's my deep work. I'm working on doing deep work every day to focus, you know? Inspired by the great Pat Walls and the book Deep Work. What was I thinking? Oh, what was it? Oh my god, I just lost my train of thought. Okay, it's fine. Okay, Next.js is twice. Express. PM2 server management. Database. MySQL. Okay. Front end. Back end. Let me see if this will work. Tech stack. How I build. What tech stack do I use? It doesn't matter. Oh, this is a different. Ask founders how to make money. Don't ask what stack they use or if they code or don't code. True. Peter makes 6 figures with PHP and no frameworks. Ben Tossell makes 6 figures with Webflow. Pat Walls makes it with Ruby on Rails. Not Webflow, my mistake. The tech stack does and doesn't matter. I think it matters when you're building it. When you're the one that's building it. I think it matters at some point, right? When you have a tech stack. Because you can't be like, oh, I'm gonna go code this in Fortran. I guess using like a viable solution. Is this? Oh, this is Level's website. Oh, I haven't. What? Here's the thing. How do you figure out the most important thing to work on? That is a great question. Let me add that actually. That's a great question. How do you figure out important thing to work on? I think it's different for everybody. I think the most important thing is like, what you're working on a priority? And I think you know deep down if it is or if it isn't. Like what thing? Oh, well, it depends on like what your intent, what your goals are. Like, is your goal to build something fast? And I'm gonna type this out so I don't forget. Also, I could go back and look at this, but yes, first, like, what is your goal? What is /r your goals? And then from there, decide, okay, is what I'm working on right now gonna get me to that goal as fast as I can? Going to get me to my goal. Or let's say you can even break it down even more. So let's say for today, I need to make sure that I add a specific feature. Then the thing that I'm working on is that feature, right? Now, okay, how do you decide what feature that you need to work on? Depends if it's something that a user or users want. That's probably, if you're trying to add a feature that users haven't said they wanted, or maybe you think would be useful, maybe that's not a priority. I don't know. Try to think. Because I think you don't get it right most of the time, or maybe the people that are successful get it right most of the time, because you only have like limited amount of hours to work on something, right? Especially even if you have like a full-time job, part-time job, even like whatever, if you're doing it full-time, if you're doing if you're building a product full-time. I think that's the area where people struggle with the most, how to prioritize the stuff. I know Peter, he suggested like having like, I have post-it notes here, and then writing one post-it note of like what I need to do, rather than when you have like so much stuff, then what ends up happening is you end up not doing anything because it's like overwhelming. So like choose one thing to do at a time. Choose one thing to do at a time. What else? How do you figure out what is the most important thing to work on? My goals is, what am I working for going to get me to my goal as fast as Okay, to my goal. What is an example? An example could be so let's say I am trying to or just let's see. It gets harder when working with others. Yeah, I think that's probably the hardest when your team is really big, right? Everybody has a different opinion on what should be worked on and then also what they want to work on, probably what needs to be worked on. Um maybe sometimes someone doesn't want to do nobody wants to do it, but someone has to do it because it needs to be worked on. Um but I think it's easy it's maybe a little bit more easier when you're on your own, but then at the same time might not be because then, like I said, it might get overwhelming because there's so many things that needs to be done. Um, like especially if you're trying to be like an indie hacker, like a solopreneur, or trying to profit off of something, right? There's so many things that you're juggling, marketing, developing, fixing bugs, answering to support tickets or issues that people are having. There's a lot that comes. I think for if you have a product that's already working, maybe a priority should be like first checking the status of the project, if it's running, if that's okay, proper as expected. Then from there, check if there are any support tickets or support emails open, and then maybe if there are any bugs that need to be fixed, and then lastly add or let's see, update or improve features, and then add features once if priority if you already have the project like structure in place. I think that would be like priorities that are a part of the set goals. Let's see. If you don't, have the if you don't already have the project structure, if you don't already have the project structure in place, then your priority is probably to get it in place. To set up the infrastructure sure, like automatic maybe you might not need automatic deploys, but you have everything set in place where if you need to update something, all you need to do is update the code and push changes. I think, let's see, what else? There's like so many different perspectives to this. There's a lot of like, trying to think. Work on things that directly affect. Work on things that directly impact. No, that's like repetitive. But I'll think about that some more. That's a great question. Still figuring that out. How do you figure out the most important thing to work on? That would be cool to ask all of these indie hackers or like developers who've created projects and whatnot, because I think that's a skill that a lot of people want to figure out. We are building a way to figure all this out as simple and automatically as possible, but until it's built, it's a constant struggle to track are the most important. But until it's built, it's constant struggle to track what's the most important. Okay, so you're talking about this one, right? You're saying if it's already in place, we are building a way to figure out all this as simple as possible. But until it's built, it's constant struggle. So you're talking about this one if you're not already. Well, I think you just break it down. If you don't already have it, break it down. And make sure you have a plan, because I think that's where have a plan or like I said, requirements for the MVP. Because if you don't let me see, prioritize, have a plan, and stick to it. Have a plan and stick to it, because I think a lot of people like go off on tangents and stuff. Well, not necessarily. Oh, this is okay. This is like, let me see. And stick to it for the most part, because I think you have to have a plan, stick to it, and then once you get feedback, then you can iterate on it. Stick to it, and then yeah, it's a complex system, so we have a huge plan, and getting it into a small MVP is the trick. Yeah, that is the trick. What Mark and a lot of these indie hackers say, like, if you don't have a project structure in place, break it down. Only builds out the most important features first. But if you get like a boilerplate, then a lot of the stuff is already built out for you. In terms of like the authentication and the annoying stuff that most apps have. Now it's like the actual, when people log in, right? What are they going to be seeing? That's the trickiest part to figure out, which needs the most time spent on. Spend time planning, at least some time. Yeah, but no, this is a great question. What else? I think, dang, look at this. We got 6 pages. Let me see if I could get these other ones. I think, oh, I was looking at this. Peter was talking about, let me fix his name. I'm gonna read some of his, let me see, what does he have here? This house does not exist. Oh, but he hasn't read it. He hasn't written that much in a while. I have this book. I got this book. It's pretty useful. I think there are things where it's like, okay, that's a little bit obvious. but I think it's nice to have like everything in one place to reference. I'm unreachable. Maybe you should be too. I don't read public tweets sent to me, and I try to end up everything in a book, update it every week. Okay. Yeah, so everybody like has their own methods and stuff. Let me see. Here levels, tech stack. I hope I answered your question in terms of, or at least, start answering it. I don't know if there is an answer to it. How do you figure out what's the most important thing to work on? I think the short answer, only work on things that gets you fastest to what your goal is. Like if you're trying to add a feature that isn't in the feature list, that isn't in priority, then that's probably not what you should be working on. Like work on high priority items, work on high priority bugs that need to be done, that need to be fixed, and whatnot. When did he write this? This was 2014. Okay. Probably have been updates since then. Minimalistic test tag.
Feature level is minimalist tech stack allows him to ship fast. He uses PHP on the back end and not with any frameworks like Laravel. He's famous for writing everything in a single index.php file. He uses JavaScript on the front end.
So he uses PHP in the back. Front end JavaScript. And
using jQuery, no other front end framework. He uses CSS for styling, again with no frameworks. He uses SQLite for the database, which simply stores everything on a single file on his server. And for his server, he uses a single VPS, which hosts all of his sites.
Wow, that's crazy.
The lesson to draw from levels is that tech stack doesn't matter. Your customers only care that you're shipping a good product. Use a tech stack that allows you to iterate quickly.
You did a great job breaking it down. Most people don't know or forget what's most important to focus on each day, even with all these management tools. Yeah. That's why we want. That's why we wanted to build this management tool. I don't know if it's solving our problem yet, but I think creating a flow where it's easy to figure out, or like even implementing AI to help guide like what needs to be worked on. We're working on adding features like that. Like for instance, let's say we are getting feedback from some users. Oh shoot. And let's see, they want to be able to change the options they're given, marketing design, right? So here's some feedback, and then we're able to get AI suggestions. See, like right here, customization of marketing design and functionality options. So like creates a work item for us if we want to import it. And then let's see, if we go into our work items, then it will show up in our to-do right here. Customization. So it's like we're trying to create a platform that makes it easier to figure out, okay, what do I need to do next, So it's, yeah. But like you said, if you don't know, if you don't have a starting point, then it's a little bit hard. Tech stack. The answer is, let's see what he says. What I ended up choosing, my answer is when I started Banner Bear, I had so many new choices of technology to try out. React, Vue, Node, all of that was shiny and new to me. What did I end up choosing? Rails. Same tech I've used on and off for the last 10 years. I think it was a good choice. So he uses Rails. Ruby on Rails. Yeah, I think in the end, it's like use the tech stack that you're most familiar with, but it's still good to know, like, I think, oh, like you built that with that, you know, and I think Ruby on Rails, I haven't built with Ruby. Ruby on Rails is a web framework that owes everything. Oh, whatever, I'll just leave it for that. Stack. No, but there was somewhere else. I'll see if I could find it later. I'll add it in later. Oh no, but that was a good one. Can I go back to history? How do I go back to history in Arc? Okay, it's fine. Okay, I think we did a lot of good work today. We got 6 pages, a lot of research and questions that I think are common among people who are trying to create projects. And hopefully we'll get it into like a blog post or something, blog post and something soon, something useful. But yes, I think that's it for today's live stream. It's been 2 hours. Yeah, some people are stuck on old backends. We pick Convex Clerk to speed up everything. Yeah, great. Yeah, highly recommend Convex. Convex. That's what we use to build Project Planner AI. We started with Supabase and then switched to that because it's so easy to set up and to debug and just manage everything in one place in terms of backend and database and storage. Highly recommend. And they have a hackathon going on. It's tomorrow. Yeah, no, of course. Just a heads up. And yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow to see what I'm going to be working on next. But yes, okay. Hope you have a good rest of your day and a good weekend. Okay.